The Rangers split 2 out of 4 with the Houston Astros. Now, the not Oakland, no longer Philly, not yet Sacramento, not yet Las Vegas, never California, Los Angeles of Anaheim. Athletics, the A's, come to town for 3. They're bad. They're not the worst team in baseball, but they're bad. Yesterday, we were bad. We really should have won that game. Let's talk about it next here on the Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Okay, good news. First, we're still tied for first place. We're 6-4. The Angels are 6-4. Did you see Trout's home run yesterday? We really should have taken that game. Framber Valdez, who's really, really good, was scheduled to be on the hill for the Astros, which would have been a tough game, but we would have been at home, and I would have liked our chances because we're good, but Framber's really good. And then they pitched some guy I've never heard of, some guy you've never heard of. We blast him early, and then nothing. This was a game that was there for us. We should have taken it. These are the kind of games that hurt you in the end. Every game counts. So yesterday was a big disappointment. We split 2 of 4 from Houston. We got Oakland. We got the A's coming in for 3, and then we go down to Houston for another 3. So 7 games against Houston will be done in a split. But first, we got 3 against the A's. Let's talk about that. Alex Wood on the hill for them. 9.72 earned run average, and I think 2 starts so far versus Big Game Nate. Boy, we need to get this win for sure. Ross Stripling, 3.75 ERA versus Bradford. The next game, Bradford looked really, really good. Bradford's got the 2.13 ERA. Stripling's been fine so far this year. And then JP Sears, not good this year so far. 8.68 ERA versus our John Gray. John Gray needs to get it going. We need him to be better than he has been. So Wood, Stripling, Sears for JP Sears for them. Evaldi, Bradford, and John Gray for us. And then again, we go down to Houston. The A's are 3-7. They're actually better than record-wise. The White Sox, the Marlins, the Rockies. Wow, that's crazy to me. The A's are really, really bad. We need to take this game. We need to sweep this, or at least take 2 out of 3 at the very, very minimum. But this is a chance to get that game back. We really should have won yesterday's game, and it's bugging me. Interesting article from MLB.com. MLB writers voting for who they think will be the rookies of the year in each league. We'll talk about the American League. First on the list, Wyatt Langford. He got 24 first place votes. Second on the list, Evan Carter. He got 7 first place votes. Then we got Jackson Holiday, Colt Keith, Colton Cowser, and a couple other people. There were other first place votes. Holiday got a bunch. Colton Cowser got 1. A couple other guys, 2 other guys got 1. My point isn't we're going to win the rookie of the year for sure. My point is, boy, we are looking good. Everybody's talking about Baltimore, what a roster they have and what a AAA roster they have, and they do. It's good. But I'll put us right there with them. I'm very, very excited about this. Langford and Carter could get us first-round draft picks, by the way. If they come in first and second in the Rookie of the Year's voting, which they could, that bonuses come to us in the form of draft picks. So that'll be huge. It'll be huge for this year. It'll be fun for us as fans and for them as players, but even more, it'll be assets for the Rangers moving forward. So Langford and Evan Carter being 1-2 would be massive. Lots of injury news. Justin Foscue on a first hit of his career, gets an RBI, knocks in Doley. Big hit, big run, goes to the IL. It's a oblique. He felt a twinge, a left oblique on the swing that got him his first hit and his first RBI. That's not good. Hard to know how long he'll be out. Oblique's never good news. Kind of worries me. Josh Young was moved to the 60-day. Davis Wenzel from Baylor, a Baylor Bear. David Murphy, Baylor Bear. Cody Bradford, Baylor Bear. And Davis Wenzel, Baylor Bear. We got Baylor Bears all over the field. He's a third baseman. He was a first-round draft pick, I believe, the same year as we had Foscue. I think it was a supplementary pick. I didn't look at that. I should have looked at it if I didn't plan on mentioning that. But he's got the big beard. He looks like he'd be on, what is that, Willie Robertson, Duck Hunter show. Seems like a nice guy. I've seen some interviews with him. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. Sporzy went to the IL. Grant Anderson's already pitched, I think, in 2 games. That was a couple days ago. Right rotator strain. That's not good. Could be bad news. Michael Lorenzen will get 1 or 2 more starts down in AAA, and then he will be part of our staff. Let's see what else. Nate Lowe has taken batting practice recently, and he took some ground balls recently, so that's coming along. Max Scherzer starting throwing from, no, he's getting closer. He's a couple starts. He's a couple weeks away, it seems, and then we're going to give him a couple starts, so that sounds good. And DeGrom threw from 90 feet yesterday, according to, I think, Evan Grant on Twitter. So lots of good news, lots of bad news on the injury front. It's going to be an interesting series. A's come to town. They don't have a home, but we do, and they're coming to ours, and that should be a lot of fun. Last but not least, and I blame Evan Grant for this too, I Like Texas is coming back. I don't care about this stuff nearly as much as Twitter seems to. Rangers Twitter was really Really, really, really unhappy with I Like Texas going away, Pat Green. I got to be honest with you guys. I'm not a country music guy. I don't barely know what we're talking about. I mean, I know the song because I go to Ranger games and I've heard it. Did I notice it wasn't there? No, I didn't. But boy, did Twitter. Evan Grant seems to be the center of this, and I just read this week, he doesn't care either. I find that funny. He just said, I took it to the Rangers, because he gets to ask the Rangers questions, right? And did you notice that the fans on Twitter are crazy mad about it? And they said yes, and they're bringing it back. So thank Evan Grant. It seems like Rangers Twitter's mad at Evan Grant about the song. He doesn't care about it, and yet he's the one that asked them and brought it back. So maybe, I mean, I don't know Evan Grant. I don't care. Feel free to be mad at him if you want. I'm sure he's a big enough boy to not care if you're mad at him on Twitter, but it's kind of crazy. But hey, you're welcome from Evan Grant. They brought back I Like Texas if we win games. I did hear the new song, and it's horrible, but it's just not my style. Can't believe I'm talking about this. I'm going to stop talking about this. Baseball talk is more about, what I want to talk about. Should be fun today. Fun at the old ballpark. I should be there. Could be some weather night if you're going to the game. Be careful on the way home. There could be some weather on the way out. There could be some weather. It's supposed to start early today. Weather talk, music talk, and baseball talk, all for you here on the Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Thanks for watching. Have the best day ever. Go Rangers. Sometimes we talk baseball, but sometimes we have to talk about music and weather. I hope you stayed till the end. If you did, well, you did because you hear me. Anyway, subscribe to my channel. I love this channel, and it's because of you guys that I love it. Thanks for watching. See you at the game tonight. Go Rangers.